Greetings, Earthlings. 'Tis I, Outfoxed, and I am the worst video gamer in the world. And you're watching Mike Deering's Minecraft Hardcore Challenge for June 2018, the Hermit Challenge. These are looking pretty good. I haven't played in a bit, so I'm need to get my bearings together. Let's see. I've done no decorating whatsoever. Do I have? I've got a couple of signs. Got no wood still. So lots of wood though. Oh, I do have glass. Uh-oh. Okay. There we go. Glass in. Yes, pink. Put the signs down. There we go. Not sure what to do with this side. It's a little anxious, I guess. We're going to have the 113 drop. You know, heard a lot of scary, nasty things about these phantom critters. Frankly, I'm still learning to deal with witches, so they keep introducing new mobs for me to mess with. Or to mess with me, actually. And yeah, I don't expect good things from that. Let's see. I'm not sure. I think I mentioned this before. I think the reeds are gonna break line of sight. They used to when the Bountiful update dropped. You could use tall grass and stuff to break line of sight with mobs. Let's see. Okay, so that's working. Do I have? I don't have an iron pick, but I can make one. Real quick. Let's throw that down there. Let's see. Have a shield. I don't have much in the way of armor, do I? I want to start going, start working down to the mine. We got enough. One set of boots. There we go. Yeah, finish the fence. Give this a little bit of I'm really not sure what I was going to say. I just tossed my... I didn't even notice. I opened the chest by the tree farm, and I must have tossed the torches in, because I see I still have a stack of, or whatever, a stack of 5 saplings. Yep. So I put the torches away. Pick up the saplings. Go team! This is supposed to be like a bedroom / reading room, but I don't have any roll for a bed, and I don't have leather to make bookshelves. Make books to make bookshelves with. Let's see. Hello, can you go? No. Wow. So a considerable ways to go. And it's, not sure I'm that interested in digging that far down, at least on camera. Let's see, I've got a few minutes of daylight left. Let's don't really have any projects upstairs. We did the I'm still eating mushroom from day one. So I don't really need my food farm. I've got a wheat farm going. And my trees, and yeah, I've got to wait for the fence to grow up a little bit. Really nothing to do up here, so yeah, okay. Yep, come on, there we go. We're about out of daylight anyway. It's like 7.5, 8 minutes into recording, so. So yeah, I'm recording. This is Monday, and so it's episode 6 on the day that it's due. I'm actually like most of the way through the day, so I'm going to have to edit it, which is just slap it into a template and go, and then render it, which takes a little over an hour. Proofwatch it to make sure all the sounds are synchronized, that sort of thing. I got the narration synchronized with the gameplay, synchronized with the music, blah blah blah. And then once I watch it, if things are bad, I have to fix it and then re-edit it, blah blah blah. Anyway, so the point being, ooh, iron. You're probably not going to see this today. And one of the things, I'm kind of hush mouth, or I'm having some health issues. About 2 years ago, I had portal vein thrombosis, which is doctor speak for I had a blood clot in the blood supply to my liver. They put me on blood thinners, etc. Anyway, so I start having problems. I'm going to check it up. I now have several blood clots in the blood supply to my liver. Apparently, it's fairly redundant. Oh! I don't want to go down. Okay, there. All right. So despite being on blood thinners, my blood is still clotting and messing up my liver's blood flow. So that's fun. I'm lying, it's not fun. When I got my original CAT scan, they found the thrombosis. I was out of town. For some reason, I'm now, well, okay, I'm living, I moved. I was living in the city, and then I moved, tried to take care of my mother, etc. I'm staying local to where my mother lived, which is kind of between the two big cities. Anyway, so I went back to, where I had been living to see some friends. And that's when I had I had enough problem. I went to the ER, and they found the portal vein thrombosis. Now, for some reason, the local doc sent me to the other city. I lived south of here. They're sending me to a city to the north to see my new doctor. And he, for whatever reason, his computer doesn't communicate with the computer for the hospital that I went to when I had the portal vein thrombosis. So I had to physically drive 50 miles south, get a copy of the CAT scan where they got the portal vein. Then I had to drive it 80 miles north. Well, I had to return home and then an additional 80 miles north so that they can compare the original CAT scan from 2 years ago to what's going on now. Now, in an age of cell phones and wireless devices and supercomputers in your pocket, how is it not possible for this to have been done electronically? Did I actually need to drive this far, or do my doctors just hate me? I don't know. It's like, what's going on? I don't understand you guys. Not sure why I'm collecting redstone, but I am, so take that. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I've been doing instead of recording MHC videos, which is why this video is late. That's a little thing. There we go. A little bit long-winded. Like I said, a little out of my comfort zone for. I don't like talking about my health. That was I think my father raised me to be a man's man and never show weakness and don't cry and all those things that we now understand are perfectly okay for men to do. Well, that's creates quite an issue. That's not what I wanted. Trying to talk and mine at the same time. It's more iron. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not remarkably comfortable talking about health. Anyway, that's a chapter of my story. See, and I don't know why I'm collecting lapis lazuli either. What's going on here? I don't know. Let's turn off F3. It was a little annoying, I guess, especially people watching these videos. Ooh, I could do a water elevator to the here's an interesting thing. I have to think about that now. Make a water elevator to diamond level. The idea, I'll never have time to do this in the time constraints of the MHC, but it's going to be a little shack with a farm, and then under a great big underground complex with, like, you know, all my equipment needs, etc. Maybe another one where I do a day 10 video after I've worked on this a while. I'll show you guys what I came up with. And yeah, so my fence is growing. That'll be nice. Now the original base was, well, the island was considerably bigger. It had, I think, a 9x9 building in the middle, which was, I think, 3 stories. And just had the entry base and then the glass observation deck. And on top was a lookout to look out over my barbed wire fence. As I said, the original fence was made out of cactus. Then on one side I had a 9x9 farming plot, a tree farm. I'm trying to remember, I had a 9x9 mine shaft. It was 9x9 all the way down to bedrock. Now, I can't remember what I had on the 4th side. Maybe animal pens. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But anyway, like I said, it was considerably bigger than this one. Yeah, I really like to do the underground base thing. It's you know, my base on the MHC server it's actually a smaller house than even this, and then with a big underground complex, medium underground complex. I didn't get that big. I missed all the server events, and then not a lot of people on. Not a lot of people on, or at least not when I play anyway. So. Here comes the sun. Let's knock some trees down. Ah. In the world. That was weird. All right. This was a quick episode. I do love this challenge. I mean, it's not bet much on the creative or buildy challenges, but this one just sings to me for some reason. And I'm not really sure why. Where's the sun? The sun is coming up. Pick up F3. We're on day 5. And I'm still making iron. There's day 6. And a new tree. And a sapling. There's the sapling. There we go. Get in the house. There we are. I really didn't do that much fixing it up. Anyway, we'll pause the video. Boop. All right, thank you all for watching, and hope you have a great night. If you were entertained or educated at all, a thumbs up is always appreciated. Leave your questions, comments, and suggestions below. If you want to follow my series, feel free to subscribe. Outfoxed. A glorious tribute to doing things the hard way.